Hi everyone, we're live on YouTube for Wind Down Wednesday. So hi everyone on Facebook, hopefully you can hear me. We are live, it's Wednesday, Wind Down Wednesday. Okay, perfect. Hi everyone. Hi. It's Wednesday. We're here for Wind Down Wednesday, so I'm just waiting for a couple of minutes just to see who can join us. So if you're there, I've got 3 videos on today. So I've got my YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. So let's hope it all works and my Wi-Fi doesn't, get overloaded. So welcome. For anyone that's picking up this video thinking what's going on, it's Wind Down Wednesday. It's half an hour's Pilates class. We're going to work quite hard, and at the end, we get a glass of wine or anything else that you want to drink. I've got my water as well. But it's Wednesday and we are choosing to halfway through the week. So that is why we have got our glass of wine in hand. So just making sure that you've got yourself some space. If you've got a mat, then perfect. We are down on the floor for all of this class today, so we're not standing up or anything. So we're just going to be lying down. We're starting on 4-point kneeling, actually, on hands and knees. So if you're just getting this and you're thinking what's going on, but I want to join you, then come and join us. So you don't have to. You can pour yourself a glass of wine or beer or a cup of tea, and we're going to do a nice little class. So if anyone wants to give me a thumbs up or a wave, let me know that you're there, and we'll start in a minute. So I'm just waiting for it to kind of be time. So I'm just going to check with various people. What are we here? past. Okay, perfect. And hopefully we are all okay on Facebook. It's been a hot day today, so we're allowed to have a nice glass of wine, white wine, to cool us down. Perfect. Okay, great. So I'm just going to give it a few more moments for people to join us. And if you are there and you're almost ready to go, then have a little lie down onto your back, maybe, and just have a little stretch. If you're standing up, getting things sorted out, then just have a little stretch standing up and just sort of, warm up the body and the mind to kind of get going there. So hopefully people are with me. Okay. So just whilst we're waiting, if you're just sitting up nice and tall onto the mat, just do a couple of ankle circles just to get the blood flowing into those legs and on the other side there as well. So just going all the way around and then just taking it the other side, the other way. So we're just warming up and just waiting for a few people to join us. So if you're joining me on Facebook tonight, I think I put this stream in the events column. I was trying to be clever, so I'm hoping that people will find it rather than directly onto my page. I'm just playing around a bit, and I think on YouTube we're all good. So Instagram, welcome anyone that's watching on Instagram. This is new, so I thought I'd give it a go on Insta Live today. Okay, so we're just setting ourselves up. We're just having a nice few ankle circles. If you're sat there watching your other half do this, you can do ankle circles, sat in your chair. You can do this in your garden. I nearly did this in the garden, But then I just thought it's too much to set up, so I didn't. And it's just, you don't want to see my garden, it's a complete bomb site with my 3 children and my dog. Okay, everyone, so we've got half an hour class. We're going to go through quite quickly, and then we're going to have a little rest. So people that have done this class before, I kind of like to call it a power Pilates class. So we're going to work quite hard, and then we have our lovely glass of wine or whatever at the end. So I hope everyone's okay. It's been a really hot day, so do drink lots of water as well. Just take it easy. And if any of the exercises don't feel right for you, then please adapt them as I tell you to, or leave them out, because if you're completely new to Pilates, some of this might be a little bit tough. So just be very careful and very mindful of your bodies. All right, so let's get going, everyone. We're going to come into onto all fours. I keep looking down here because I've got my notes today, just in case I forget what we're doing. All right, so move the wine out of the way. It's important. That can be there for later. So we're going to come down onto all fours. We're just going to warm up the spine with some cats. This first half of this class is going to be in the count or either seconds of 10 or counts and moves of 10. Okay. So we're going to come down, making sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders and the knees are underneath your hips there. You can be on your fists, okay, if being on your wrists is a bit painful. And we're just going to come into some cats. So just tucking the pelvis underneath us, really lifting up into the tummy and stretching into the back there, and then coming all the way back down. So you're really tucking underneath you, lift up through the pelvic floor and the tummy, and just breathe into the top, and then exhale to come back. Try and come back to a neutral position there. Okay, so you're really moving from the pelvis. So tuck the bottom underneath you. Breathe in at the top. Really scoop the tummies up and away from the floor. And then coming all the way back. And again, so that's about 4. So just warming up the back. Just go a little bit quicker. And this is 6. Or 6. I can't count very well, but Pilates teachers are known for not being able to count very well, because we just talk too much. 7. So breathe at the top there. And let's just do a couple more. So if you're just joining us, just do a couple of cats, about 5 to 10, just to really warm up the spine there. Big stretch in at the top there. And just come back and just rotate those wrists a little bit. From there, you're going to tuck your toes underneath you. You've got to really be able to keep your connection here in your tummy. And we're going to lift these knees and we're going to hover and hold, okay? So if that doesn't feel right for any reason, just come into your cat for me, okay? For everybody else, we're going to come into your 4-point kneeling. You're going to tuck the toes underneath you. You're going to really connect into your centre here. Going to squeeze my mat there. And we're going to just lift the knees, okay? We're going to hold for 10 seconds. So here we go. Bend into the elbows a little bit. We're going to hold. We're going to count for 10, 9, but keep breathing. 8, 7. Really draw the abdominals up and away from the mat. That's about 4, 3, 2, 1. And then rest there. Okay, we're going to go again. We're going to do that twice more. So coming back onto all fours. Tuck the toes. Take a breath in. Engage your core. And let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop the knees down. Good. Let's go one more time. You can feel getting a bit warmer. Yeah, kind of really working hard. It's such a small little movement, but it really works you. Inhale, exhale. Let's go. Really draw the navel up and away from the floor here. Bend into the elbows. Breathing in. Breathing out. Try not to drop the head. Keep the chin lifted a little bit. Good. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pop those knees down. Good. Give those wrists a shake. Well done, everybody. I am hot in here. In my studio, it's really warm. So it kind of really gets you going without realising. From here, we're just going to come into a plank. You've got options with plank. You can come onto your hands or onto your forearms, okay? And again, we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. If you cannot hold this into your tummy, then you can kind of come onto your knees here and you can hold it here, okay? So that's kind of a halfway point. If you can come into full plank, then please do. So we're going to hold it again for 10 seconds. So tuck the toes underneath you. Sorry, take one leg back, looking forward a bit, to a forward kneeling, tuck the toes underneath you. Then take the second leg. So you're in that lovely plank position and hold. If anyone's around you, check. If you drop your hips too high, they're too low, keep them nice and long. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. If it's too much into your abdominals, come down onto your knees. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just gently take the knees down and come back off of those wrists there. If that's too much, okay, your options are to be here, okay? And then that's kind of a halfway point there. And really drawing the abdominals up. So let's go again. If that's too much into your wrists, come onto your forearms, okay? Back into 4-point kneeling. Set yourselves up here so you're in a nice strong position. Toes back, engage the core. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, keep breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the knees down. And we're going to go again 3 times, okay? And off we go. Back into 4-point kneeling. Tuck the toes, engage the core. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Coming out of that, widen the knees a little bit and just come into a lovely stretch here. Breathe into that stretch. Rotate those wrists. There. Well done, everyone. Breathing in and breathing out. And just another breath. So just settle. Just stay there for a minute. I can't hear me, my face is on the floor. Just settle the mind and settle the body. Just take a really lovely stretch there. Breathing wide into your ribs. Just take one last breath. And then just slowly push yourself up and give your arms a little shake. Okay, lovely. Take some water if you need to. Or some wine. I mean, I don't advocate that, but maybe have some water first. All right, everyone. From there, let's go into stay on 4-point kneeling, and we are going to just come into our Superman or our tabletop, as I like to call it. So here, it's not going to be too much into the wrists here. Keeping your pelvis nice in a line, nice and still. Keep that control of your abdominals. You're just going to take that toe back. If that feels okay there, then you can lift. Okay, as long as you're not wobbling into the hips, keeping it nice and strong. If you feel strong enough, you can take the opposite arm and going to hold it for 3 breaths. Okay. If the arm is too much, keep the leg for 3 breaths. And if that's too much, you just take the leg down and really draw that knee back underneath you. So we know these. People that have done these before with me, just be very aware that you can keep that pelvis nice and still. Now lengthen away. Think long and length, not height. Breathe. 3, 2, 3 breaths. Lovely deep breaths. Okay, imagine you're on that stretching machine. So you're really lengthening back behind you. Long, 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 long. Don't get that leg nice and high. I don't want it high, I want it long. So reaching forward and reaching backwards and hold. You should feel your obliques working on either side here. Breathe. Good. I say good every week, but you could just be sat there watching me with a glass in your hand. Now when you draw this knee back, stick your bottom out and behind you, so you don't get any of that kind of movement into your pelvis, okay? And the other side. Really lengthen and lift. And really reach, everybody. Long. If you can't feel this working, you need to reach further. Engage your abdominals. Breathe. Good. And taking everything down and drawing everything back underneath you and just coming off the wrists there. Give them a little shake. Okay, lovely. You can do that one more time on the side if you want to. It's a nice one to do. But with that one, you just really need to think about lengthening, so like stretching. Rather than everything going up and down, keeping your pelvis nice and still there. Okay, take some water, have a little moment, hopefully you feel nice and warm, and we're going to come and lie down on our back. And on our back, as long as I remember what we're doing, rather than keep watching it all the time, we're going to do a little set like we've done before, and 3 kind of quick exercises in succession. Have a little rest, then another 3. Okay, so, and I'm sort of taking this from my 8-minute abs on my YouTube channel. So if you fancy giving it another go, it's on there. Okay, so I'm just making sure everyone can see me perfect. So we are down onto our back. So when we're down here, let's just set ourselves up, everyone. So just massage the lower back into the floor. Make sure the feet are hip width apart and your toes aren't too far away or too close to your bottom here. Just take a little massage into that mat. So you're lifting the pelvis and then taking the pubic bone down. So getting that little massage into your lower back there. Just make sure the pelvis isn't tilted up or down or left to right, okay? Settle the ribs down. Let's just take the arms down by our side. Let's just warm up the shoulders a little bit. Take the arms up by the chest and then take them back behind you without flaring into the ribs. Breathe in to tap the mat, breathing out to take them back. Now as they come back, keep those ribs down. So keep the ribs soft. Engage into the center. Think ribs to hip. And breathe in to tap. Breathe out, ribs to hip. Navel to spine. Breathing in to tap. Reach, really reach those arms. Don't arch into the back. If you feel the back moving, don't take the arms so far. Some of you doing this, I know, are quite hypermobile in your shoulders, so you know, don't take it all the way back. Just be very aware of your spine. Soften the ribs as those arms come back. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Right, from here, everyone, we're going to take the hands, clasp the hands, sit behind your head into our curl-ups. So have the elbows slightly forward, navel to spine, and then you're coming up. Now make sure that head is really heavy into your hands, that you're not pulling into the neck, and we're coming up and down. We're taking 10 of these. Up and down. This is 2, 3, and 4. And as you come up, just making sure that you're not lifting the pelvis, so the pubic bone stays down as you come up. Okay, that's 7, I think about 8, and 2 more, navel to spine, and 10, and rest there. So really watch here, everyone, as you come up. Don't pull into the neck. Have the head heavy into your hands, and take the elbows slightly forward here, and then just really drawing up. Don't lift the bottom, and keep the pubic bone down. Okay, let's take 10 more. Here we go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as you come up. 1, and 2, and really think of this exercise for the upper back. 4, so it's a nice movement into the upper back. 5, and 6, and 7, really drawing navel in. 8, and 2 more. Good, keep going. Last one, down. We're going to do all that again. So take a breath in, breathing out. Another breath in. Here we go. And up and down. Navel in. Really pull that navel in. Even if you're just a tiny way off the mat, that's fine. Soften the ribs. Okay, good. This is about 4 and 5, 6. Are your pubic bones down towards your feet, your toes? Are you lifting that bottom? Keep that little gap in your lower back. Totally lost count. So let's do about 3 and 2 and 1. There. Okay, good. I totally lost count, so I have no idea. All right, excellent. From there, we're going to come into our bug. All right, so you've got options. Either the feet stay on the floor here, and you're sliding one leg out and the opposite arm back, okay? That's option 1. If you think and you know that you've done this before, you're strong enough to come into this double knee fold position, your arms are up, and it's the same movement that your legs are up. Okay, so decide which option you're going to do, and let's go to there. If you're going to take your feet up, take them up now for me. Just make sure the shins are parallel to the ceiling here. Now, the lower the leg, the harder it is. So just be aware of that. Keep the legs high to start with. Okay, this is 3. We're going to do 10 sets. 4. Take it low if you can. 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 9 and 10. Hold it there. Hug the knees in towards the chest if you need to. Okay, so if you're here, it's exactly the same. Don't pop into the ribs. Keep the ribs down. And if you're up here, same applies. So just be very aware of you and your own body, okay? Don't push it too far. Here we go. Take the legs up if you're coming up into that position. 10 more. Lower the leg, the harder it is, but make sure you can engage that tummy. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Soften the ribs, navel to spine. 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. Keep going, everyone. Good. Take the legs down, one at a time. Let's go one more time, okay? Take a deep breath in, exhale. Last time. 10 and 9 and 8. Not too quick. 7. With control. 6 and 5 and 4. Think all those calories you're burning. 3. Really strengthening for the core. 2, 1. Hug those knees in towards the chest. Okay, well done, everyone. From there, we're going to come into toe taps. So, again, you're either here in a single knee fold, and you'll keep everything nice and still, and you're going to tap 10 times on one leg, okay, and then on the other leg. Or, if you know you can't do double knee fold, we're up into the double knee fold here, and we're alternating our toe taps, okay? With our toe taps, it's coming from the thigh bone. There's no movement at the knee, okay? You'll imagine you're dipping your toe into like a little puddle on the floor, okay? With your arms in this exercise, they can be down on the floor. They can be in a shoulder drop position, or they can be in this rib cage position here, closure position. This is the hardest. This is the second hardest. This is the easiest. You can even hover your fingers, okay? So decide if you're a single or a double leg person, and we're going to go into our sets of 10 again. So hands are down, or they're here, or they're here, okay? Here we go. So we've got 10, 9, 8, 7. So if your arms are back, really reach them back. 5, 4. Don't arch into the back. If your back is arching, you need to think about where those arms are. Okay? 1. I think that's about 10. Take a breath. Let's go again. So either 10 on one side and then 10 on the other, or double toe taps. Please make sure you're taking it at your own level. This is about 4, 5, 6, navel to spine, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it there. Hug the knees in if you need to. Last set. Here we go. 10 and 9, 8. Really tapping away. Remember to take those toes away from you. 5, 4. I think about 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're taking your 10. I'm going to do one more for luck. Okay, good. Hug the knees in towards the chest there. Okay, well done. I can't count. I can't talk and count at the same time. Okay, from there, we are staying on our back. Okay, we're going to go into single leg stretch. Whoa, it's because the sun's out. I'm thinking about the summer and those abdominals. Take a big stretch. Okay, single leg stretch. It's a nice one for the hips actually as well. You're up into double knee fold, if that's okay for you. And you're pulling one leg in and the other leg is out here, okay? Now your head can be down and you can just focus in on the hips here, or you need to be up in a curve up here, okay? The legs should be turned out, not turned in. So try and turn those legs out here. Okay, let's give that a go. So come into a double knee fold. Join the heels together. Soften the ribs. So your knees are about shoulder width apart here. You're curling up. Now, if you get tension to the neck, you can take your hand back behind your neck, navel to spine. Okay, here we go. We're going to pull in. 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Hold there, take the head down. Okay, good. I'm just laughing because my dog's just watching me from my window. It's good I haven't got the door open. Okay, here we go. We're going to curl up. We're going to go again. We're going to go breathing out. 2, 3, and 4. Really pull the legs in. 6, 7, 8. Keep the curl up. 9, 10. Take the head down. Rest. Let's go again for the third time. Curling up, pulling in. 10, 9, 8. Come up a bit more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the legs in, take the head down, and just take those legs down one at a time. Just roll the head from left to right, because you can get quite a lot of tension there in the neck, so just be aware of that. From there, hopefully, you're still with me, you're doing really well. 5 minutes to go. We're going to do double leg stretch. Now, this one is a bit of coordination, okay? And my husband tried to do this the other day, and he said he couldn't do it. The coordination was too much. So your legs are in this position again, like we've just done here. It's double leg stretch. So if I just break it down, your legs are going up, but they're turned out, not in, and in, up, and in, up, and in. Okay, that's what your legs are doing. Your arms are going up, down. I've got a ball in the way, and round. Up, down, and round. Okay, so your arms, as your legs go up, your arms are coming out, and then you're coming to here. You're kind of tapping your shins. Open, close, open, close. Your arms should be coming sort of round here, okay? You should be in a curl up if you can. Maintain that. You can take a hand behind the head if you need to. Okay, you're going to breathe in on this movement here, and then you're going to breathe out. Okay, so if you take a hand behind the head, you're breathing in and out, in and out. You can do it with your head down as well. Right, let's give it a go. Let's try to do 10 and have a rest and see how we go. So, take a double knee fold. Join the heels together. Knees are slightly apart. Take a breath in. Exhale, navel to spine. Curl up. Hold on to your shins here. Breathing in to reach. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. That's 2, 3, and 4. Keep the navel in. And 5. Keep the chin tucked in. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it there. Bring the head down, okay? So if you had a little look at that one, try it now if that feels okay. And we're going to go again. Take the legs down for a minute. Set yourselves up. Double knee fold. Heels together. Breathing in. Exhale to come up. If you need to have the head down, that's fine. Here we go. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2 and 3. Really breathe in here. Breathe out. 4, 5, and 6, and 7. Keep the chin tucked in. 8, 9, and 10. Good. If you can manage it, let's do one more. Just take the head left to right. Okay, last one, then we're going to do another stretch. You can do it, everyone. Here we go. Breathing in. Breathing in. Good. This is 3. This is 4. And this is 5. 6. 4 more. Here we go. 4, 3, and 2. Last one. Good. Hold it here. Come a bit more. Then come down. Oh dear, I'm hot. Okay, well done. So take a big stretch for those abdominals. Really stretch into those abdominals. Rotate your ankles if you want. My calves hurt me today. Okay. Now, if you want to, everybody, up to you. You can try a roll up when we're down here. Take the arms back behind you, navel to spine. Take the arms forward. Draw the tummy in. Try to come up, 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 up. All the way over at the top to restack there. Amazing. Right, well done. Good. I hope you're all still with me. Let's just do a little stretch for our hips because we've worked those quite hard, and then you can have your drink. All right. So from there, let's come to our zigzag legs because they're one of my faves. And if anyone's running quite a lot at the minute, these are really good for you to do as well. So just sitting back a little bit, turn the toes out, draw the legs up, and then turn the knees in. Okay, so this is lovely for your hips. Keep them really nice and supple. If you're suffering with any kind of tension into the pelvis or the bottom, really focus on the in. Okay, because when you're running or walking, your legs would just your thigh bone kind of naturally turns out a little bit. You get loads of sort of tension here. So really turn the legs in, and that will help. So zigzag legs are just really good for everyone to do really. Okay, draw the knees in, rotate them out and down. Lovely. Just breathe here. Just settle the heart rate. You actually worked really hard, so well done. If you did it, I mean, you could just be sat there watching, but hopefully you've done it really well. Hopefully you're getting people involved. I think some of you are getting your other halves involved, or your housemates involved, so that's wonderful. Okay, really good. Give those legs a little shake. Okay, well done everyone. So I have got to have some water first, a bit hot. There we go. But you can grab your glasses now. Because it's 9 o'clock, so well done. Cheers, everyone. Here's to Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. It's halfway through the week. I don't even know. What are we? May. We're in May. We're nearly at the end of May. So well done to everyone, everyone out there, really. Parents, people that are single by themselves at home. I have 3 children at home and husband, and life is hectic, but life can be lonely for lots of people out there as well. So life is about balance. Pilates, perfect for all of that. Balancing out your muscles, balancing out your strength, to your flexibility, to your mind, everything. And obviously drinking in moderation, of course, but allow yourself those treats in life, whether it's a chocolate bar or a glass of wine or whatever it is, to get you through the week, to get you through the day. Don't feel guilty about it. So cheers, everybody. Here's to Wednesday. Here's to the end of May, and here's to Pilates. Yay! So well done. A lot of that was taken from on my YouTube channel. I'm just trying to put up some exercises for lots of my clients out there and people that are asking me a couple of things. So if you check out my YouTube channel, if you've not done already, hello to those of you on YouTube, this is all I'm on YouTube, then I've got quick routines, and you might want to put them on the end of a run or the end of a workout, or just on a day where you're just feeling a bit or if you really want to be energized, because obviously that was quite energizing what we did there. So just give it a go and see what you think, and let me know what you think. But I'll be here this time next week. I'll be here on Friday at 11 AM for Fitness for All. So that's just a bit more of a free-flowing class, great for children, for parents, for grandparents. Check that out as well. And I will see lots of you virtually soon, I'm sure. But let me know how you liked it. Give me a thumbs up, comments, all of that. And love everybody. Thank you so much for supporting me and joining me. And cheers. I hope this is still cold. It's quite warm in here. It's still cold. It's like a summer's day, isn't it, out there? Gorgeous. Right, thanks everybody. Mwah. Enjoy the rest of your week. Tomorrow's Thursday, then it's the weekend. I mean, all the days are the weekend, aren't they, really? But, it's fine. We don't have to work at the weekend. That's fine. Most of us anyway. Okay, everyone. I'm going to turn you all off now. Thanks very much for watching.